Hello ladies and gentlemen, yes you read that right, we are finally getting that new mech that we've been seeing all over the place for the recent months.
Oh my god! Okay, it's happening!
The EXO-49 Emancipator Exosuit is coming, long as we liberate the planet Virilia 5. Still not sure I'm pronouncing that right, but that is the planet we must liberate to gain this new exosuit stratagem. As of recording this video, it is currently 20% liberated with 4 days and 14 hours left. And honestly, I think we'll get this done within the next day or two. It's going pretty quick already. We've got the weekend coming up, so it looks like we're going to get this new exosuit, which is good because the last few major orders where we've gotten a reward, we've managed to somehow fail, like the tank mines that keep eluding us and we don't end up getting. Now, we've known about this exosuit for a while. There's been some leaks. About a month ago, I saw a video on Reddit by Emptinez that basically used the new exosuit with the twin autocannons either side of it. So this thing will be pretty good against automatons, honestly. This is definitely the automaton exosuit. The other one that we got was definitely for more bugs rather than robots, especially how weak it was and the weapons didn't really work well against bots. So this one is definitely going to be for the bots. The other one is definitely for the bugs. So it's good that this is coming out now, especially given that we've really not had a push from the bots in a long time. So we could expect a new push coming soon, or we might be able to push them back finally, because honestly it's been at a real stalemate with the bots recently. However, as exciting as this came straight after we failed a major order. The last major order to kill 3 billion bots and bugs or whatever it was, we actually failed. We got real close. I looked last night before I went to bed and it was on like 90%. So we got real close to it, but we managed to somehow fail it in the end. Major order failed reads, huge quantities of terminids and automatons have been righteously terminated by the valiant Helldivers, but not in high enough quantities to further inspire the already unquestionably patriotic citizens of Super Earth. They will continue to support the war effort with unquestionable unity and grim determination, yearning for a more hopeful future. So yet another major order failed. This seems to be a running thing where we're sort of tug-of-warring the recent major orders. When failing them, we're succeeding them, we're failing them, we're succeeding them. So hopefully this new exosuit one will be a success, because this exosuit looks really cool and I do want to use it. And the new major order reads, we have acquired imagery of a massive new automaton factory nearing completion on the planet Virilia 5. This factory, if liberated, could be retrofitted to allow the construction of a dual autocannon exosuit variant, the EXO-49 Emancipator Exosuit. The Helldivers are ordered to liberate Virilia 5. Consult the galactic map on your super destroyer for a complete briefing. And the complete briefing reads, surveillance satellite security has acquired imagery of a massive automaton factory on the planet Virilia 5. Structural analysis indicates a clear resemblance to the famed Morganson Arsenal on Tinquan. Clearly this is a crude attempt at replicating the quality craftsmanship of that facility. But this automaton petafactory, as enemy transmitters call it, is merely an apparent imitation. Its only purpose is to mass produce weapons of war in order to further the automaton's totalitarian agenda. Its workers' drones are forced to labor non-stop and the environmental impacts are devastating. However, this undemocratic abomination may yet be turned into an instrument of freedom. With low-cost alterations, the petafactory could be retrofitted to allow the construction of a dual autocannon exosuit variant, the EXO-49 Emancipator Exosuit. The Helldivers are ordered to liberate Virilia 5 immediately before it becomes too despotic to salvage. And that's what we must do. To gain this exosuit, we must liberate this planet, and like I said, it's going well so far. It's only been out for a few hours and we're at like 20-25% already, so things are going good, and I think we will be able to achieve this because it's just liberating one planet. Long as everyone concentrates on it, we should get this done within the next day or two, especially with the weekend right around the corner. In other news, you might have seen that the Arrowhead CEO has actually stepped down from his position. He announced on Twitter, hey everyone, big update, I've decided to hire Shams as the new CEO of Arrowhead. We go way back and I wouldn't trust the business in any other hands than his. And he comes with an impressive resume and love for games. But what about me and my involvement in Helldivers 2? Well, I'm glad you asked. I am taking the role of Chief Creative Officer, which means I will spend more time with the team and 100% of my focus on the games and community. This is huge news, and actually very good news, because it's known that the CEO of Arrowhead didn't really like the business side of things. He just wanted to make good games. He wanted to interact with the community. It shows when you see his messages on the Discord, on Twitter. creator, that he's very much heavily involved in the game development side of things and the community side of things, and really didn't enjoy the business side of things. Especially when the whole PSN account linking thing was going down, it was obvious that he wasn't having a fun time. So hiring this Shams guy as the new CEO will help with that, where he can concentrate on the business side of things and Johan can concentrate on the game, which is what he wants to do, which is what he enjoys. And that should hopefully make the game a lot better, and things should run smooth from here on out, hopefully. There's been talk of a huge rebalance coming for a lot of the weapons. There's a huge balance patch coming hopefully soon that will basically buff a bunch of weapons, because, you know, the game was advertised as having overpowered weapons that you could destroy bugs and automatons with. And as we've seen in recent months, that slowly hasn't become the case, and we've started to see weapons become a lot weaker than they were, a lot less fun than they were. Thankfully, a lot of my weapons that I use on the regular basis haven't been affected too much, but I know for a lot of people they want to use the big weapons, and those weapons have been getting nerfed to the ground. So hopefully with this reshuffle at Arrowhead and, you know, exciting new major order, we can see a bright future for Helldivers 2. We can begin to move forward and get closer to what the game was like on release, which I think is why a lot of people dropped off, is because we slowly moved away from that. Obviously there was a lot of drama with the PSN account linking, but the game itself, there was, you know, ironically more bugs to deal with. There was more issues with the weapon balancing that people had, so a lot of people started to drop off. So hopefully now with this reshuffle and this more focus on the game itself, we'll start to see a boost in the player counts. Because especially if you look at the Steam charts right now for Helldivers 2, playing an hour ago, 55,732, 24-hour peak of 66,646. That is way lower than it was in recent months. You can see the average players in April was 142,853. March before that was 217, and then obviously when the game came out in February it was 274,000. So obviously, you know, the issues with the game and the issues outside of the game have really hurt the player base. The player count is lowering, so hopefully we'll start to see a boost with these changes incoming. But honestly, I'm really excited about this new exosuit. I'm excited to see how we do with this major order, how quickly we actually get it done, because I don't think we're going to fail this whatsoever. So let me know in the comments down below what you're going to be focusing on over the next few days in the game. Are you excited for the new exosuit? Let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe for more Helldivers 2 content. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Become a member today if you want to support me in another way. You'll get early access to videos and live streams. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!